stopped for whatever reason. But getting back to what I was getting into, I was looking into uniform editor. Team editor on the console version, the only thing they really give you is playbooks and team names. That's it. You can't really change anything about the appearance or anything like that. No matter what you call this team, they're still gonna have that same logo, so you might as well just, at least leave the part of the team name the same. It depends on whoever you use. Like, for example, the Atlanta Razorbacks, you could change, you don't have to use Atlanta, because the symbol only represents a Razorback. While, yeah, you could be creative here. There's still room to sort of be creative. They're called the Lake Hawks. That's really cool. Including the Coyotes. You can call that a fox if you want, whatever. But anyway, let's go back to the uniform thing. I wanted to pay a little bit of attention to that. So that's the There we go. Because when I played my videos previously, it seemed like I couldn't really hear what I was saying. Anyway, going back to the uniform editor, I want to take another look at some of the alternate uniforms that they have. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, I know what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is actually not here. It's when you're playing a game, exhibition, or franchise, you can select a full military attire, but you can do that here too. What I like is when you look at that jersey, it has like the number looks really old, basically. I think that's really, really cool. But that's an option, you're not stuck with that. You can pretty much keep that, or because you can edit the whole uniform as you're playing an exhibition game. You can do that. You don't even have to go here. You could just come up with a new idea as you're playing. I'm still trying to use this color pattern thing. Hold on a second. I'm trying to give them white sleeves is what I'm trying to do, but I'm still kind of not used to that color thing yet. But I like to not give the team sleeves because players have their own individual sleeves anyway. So look at that. You could turn the outline off and make the jerseys look a lot. Look how cheap that looks. But you know what? That's the option you have. You have the option to make the uniforms look, if you want the team to be really, really cheap, you can do that. Look how cheap that looks. It looks really cheap. Oh, that number 11 looked absolutely terrible. Yeah, that's a really cheap looking uniform right there. But that's I think that's cool that they give you the option to do that. See, now it doesn't look so cheap. And then you can put the numbers on the sleeves, give it more of an expensive look. More, look at that. That's cool. This game has a lot of, and if they expand this in the next one, oh my goodness, you're gonna have an incredibly good game. You're gonna have a very much incredibly good game. Which this game here is already a good game. I like this game quite a bit, but um, it has a potential to be even better than this with the customization and whatnot. But I'm gonna back out of this because the main purpose I was, the main idea of this video was to just basically talk about how this game could sort of substitute college football, and because of the gameplay and whatnot, it's more college football like. But the only issue is the stadiums and the your inability to sort of create a schedule or anything like that. It would be obviously exhibition based, but there are a lot of teams in this game. And here's another thing I want to talk about, okay? Because you can start. I started a friend. You can start a. You can edit like your entire league. You can edit your team's name, start a franchise, and then go back to exhibition and reset the roster. And you can have completely different teams in your franchise. If you want to create, different leagues and do different stuff with it. The only issue is you can't save that roster anywhere. That you started with your franchise. That roster's pretty much lost. It's only on that franchise. If you do any editing after the franchise is already created, maybe the future versions of this game, Access Football 19. I think they should call it Access Football 20. Um, Perhaps that'll be, you know, that'll be different. But this game here has a lot of potential, and if you have any ideas for this, like if there's anything you want to see on this video, or if you have any ideas, I have some other videos that are based on gameplay and stuff like that, and please check those videos out too if you're not really like looking for what I'm showing here with the editing options. The editing options on here are nice, but there's some issues, and I'll show you what those issues are. The issue is the photo portrait thing is a little bit weird to me. You just select a number. You can't see any list. You just have to type a number and see what it looks like. I'm not even sure how many they have on here, but they do. And skin color, you have that obviously. See, if I change the skin color to 3, he's got a different, See, this I don't really care for. No, he's got white hair. I feel like they should just give you an option. Since everybody has the same face anyway, they should just let you select hair and skin tone. That would make more sense. Because that's really all they're doing anyway. They're just changing the hair. Well, I think the head size has changed sometimes. But, I don't know. It's not the most relevant part of this game. It's not super relevant or anything like that. And, the height, the players don't really look that much taller. If you make them 6'5" and 5'5", it doesn't really show too much on the field when you're playing anyway. That's one of the things I want to see in the future versions of this game. It doesn't have to be completely, like really stand out, but I would like to see a little bit more than what's here now. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this video at that, and I'm gonna I'm gonna do another video focusing on gameplay and manipulating gameplay to make the game a better game.